dominant seventh and other types of seventh chords. I decided to name this clip dominant seventh and other types of seventh chords because dominant seventh chords are the most frequently used seventh chords. Let's talk about why are they called seventh chords. It's because of that interval of the seventh on the outer. I'm just going to give you examples of seventh chords. Because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because of that interval of the seventh above the root, it's called a seventh chord. And the one you just heard is a dominant seventh chord. This is another type of seventh chord. It's a fully diminished seventh chord. And again, you have G sharp to F. That's the seventh on the outer. That's why it's a seventh chord. Seventh chords have 4 notes when it's complete, versus triads only have 3 notes. And seventh chords are just like triads. It's based on intervals of thirds. Okay, let's talk about how you figure out a dominant seventh chord. From the name, it pretty much tells us where to build it on, right? On top of the 5th note. So let's say we're in key of C. C, D, E, F, G. That's the 5th note. Then you just stack them up by thirds. Then you get G, B, D, F. That's the dominant 7th chord in C major. Questions come in 2 ways. They ask you to write down a dominant 7th in a specific key or on a specific note. So if the question was, please write down the dominant 7th chord in the key of C, then G, B, D, F would be the answer because it's on top of the 5th note in C. But if the question is, please build a dominant 7th on C, then the question would be different because it would be on top of C. Now if C is the dominant, then F must be the tonic. Then we know that it has to get a B flat in order for it to be a dominant 7th. Let's analyze this. What exactly is a dominant 7th chord? It's a 7th chord that has a major triad on the bottom and a minor 7th on the outer. Okay? So let's try to do a couple of dominant 7th chords. How about in the key of D? A. What is the key signature for D major? Oh, F sharp and C sharp. Okay. Just C sharp because F sharp is in here. How about in the key of E? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B. Da, 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 da. E major, F, C, G, D. Okay, so D must be sharp, F sharp must be sharp. How about build it on top of A flat? A flat, I need an A flat major triad. Da, da, da. Let's write it down. So from the A flat major scale, I know that I need A flat and E flat. Okay, I need a minor 7th. What is A flat to G? Da, da. Okay, that's a major 7th. How do I make that a minor 7th? Lower the G to a G flat. So this would be a dominant 7th that's built on top of A flat. By level 7, you will be required to know diminished 7th chord, fully diminished 7th chord. What is a fully diminished 7th chord? It has a diminished triad plus a diminished 7th on the outer. And it can be found on top of the 7th note of any harmonic minor scale. 7, fully diminished 7th. I did that. I used that example because that's from A minor. A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp. Let's move it down an octave. G sharp E, D, F. That's a fully diminished 7th chord. And it's built on top of the 7th note of a harmonic minor scale. There are 3 other types of 7th chords which are not used as frequently. There's the major 7th chord, the minor 7th chord, and then half diminished 7th chord. A major 7th chord has a major triad plus a major 7th. A minor 7th chord has a minor triad plus a minor 7th. A half diminished 7th chord has a diminished triad plus a minor 7th. Okay, let's use the note C to build all these. Major 7th chord, major triad, you can look at this, major triad plus major 7th. Do, re, do, major triad plus a major 7th. Do. So it's this is a major 7th chord. A minor 7th chord, oh, you just have to make the major triad a minor 7th and make the major 7th a minor 7th, so you get this. Okay, what is a half diminished 7th chord? Well, a half diminished 7th chord is diminished, so let's make the C minor on the bottom a C diminished first. Do, re, do. And then we're going to have the minor 7th that we already had before. Like that. Okay? So, then when it comes to Roman numerals, if it's a major 7th chord, use uppercase Roman numerals. If it's a minor 7th chord, use lowercase Roman numerals. Like if it's built on top of the 2nd note of a major scale, then it's like this. It's lowercase. If it's half diminished, that you can find on the top of the 7th note, then it's a circle with a slash, right, in C major. I'm playing an A on top, okay? D, D, F, A. It's a half diminished 7th chord. And if it's a fully diminished chord, 7th chord, then you have that circle. So a circle is fully diminished 7th chord, or usually we just call it diminished 7th chord. A circle with a slash in the middle, it's half diminished. And that's pretty much it for this clip.